The goal today is to create a cloud server in DigitalOcean using Terraform. So I'm going to go ahead and create a folder for this project. I need to also create a Terraform file to describe my infrastructure. By convention, this file should be main.tf. Right. The first thing I need is a DigitalOcean provider plugin. This is the actual binary file that will communicate with a DigitalOcean API and can create resources. So let me go ahead and go to Terraform registry and looking for DigitalOcean. So this is the example of the DigitalOcean provider. So I'm pasting it here. So this block describes the required provider. In this case, it's DigitalOcean. This declares a variable DigitalOcean token, which is the token that the API token I need to communicate with DigitalOcean. This is the droplet code block, which I can remove because I will do it later. So let me save. And first thing I need to do is Terraform init, which will actually go and fetch and install the plugin I described. So here you see it created a .terraform folder, which actually includes the binary file, which communicates with DigitalOcean API. Now, I want to create a web server, a droplet as they call it on DigitalOcean. So I need to go and pick up the code for that. For this, I need a droplet. So let me pick this up. Let's remove these comments which are not applicable. So this is the resource, and this is the variable that this block get assigned to. So first of all, I need Ubuntu 20.04. I will call it something different. I like Darwin. A region, I want to do Frankfurt, which is closer to me. To authenticate with DigitalOcean, I need to have the DigitalOcean token. So let me go ahead and create this. I need to go DigitalOcean API and generate a new token. This will be a temporary token, of course, because I'm generating it live. So with the code here, I can go ahead and do a Terraform plan and input the token I generated. And now it will show me what it will create. So it will create a droplet, which will be then with the name Darwin, image 2004, and the size is 1 vCPU and 1 gigabyte of memory. If I go ahead and apply this configuration, DigitalOcean will create a droplet for me, and it will send me the routes, the server's root password. Let me go ahead and create a nodes file, so I can keep some things here. So this is the token. I don't really like logging to servers with passwords, so I will use my SSH key. I have already uploaded to DigitalOcean. So if I go to settings security, you will see my SSH key here. I need my fingerprint. Let's copy it to nodes. And I need to input it to my resource. So let's go back to the registry to see how you do it. So SSH keys, which is optional, it has to be a list. So let's do just that. So here I can add more than one, but in this case, one is all I need. So let me save again, try Terraform plan. Let's get the token. And now the only difference with before, as you see, is the SSH key here. So with this, I think this is all I need. So let's do a Terraform apply, which will actually create the resource for me. Again, it does a quick plan. It shows me what's going to be, and it wants me to approve this action. So here I must type yes. And this will create the droplet. We can actually see it live here while it's been created. All right, this is up and running. It should show here shortly. It checks every 10 seconds. There we go. So now it created a Terraform TF state here, which describes the infrastructure that I have deployed. Let's try to SSH to our new created server. And looks good. Now I will need a firewall for my server. So let me go ahead and pick up the firewall from the Terraform registry. So I'm planning to allow only, oh, this actually looks very good. So let's pick up this resource. So this is my firewall. I will call it web again, that's fine. It will get assigned to a droplet ID. Now here I can input directly my ID like I did here on SSH keys, or I can reference it from here. So this is DigitalOcean droplet, like here, web, and I'm getting the ID of this one. So here for TCP, for the sake of demonstration, I will do it on any port, any IP address, I'm sorry. So I'm allowing port 80 and 443, that's fine. ICMP, that's fine. DNS. For outbound, I don't want to limit anything. So I need all the ports here. So let's save this and do a Terraform plan to see our changes. Again, I need my token. So here you will see that it will create only the firewall with all the details I inputted. And it won't actually recreate a droplet for me. So that's fine. Let's do a Terraform apply. Put my token. And I need to confirm. There we go. Now we should have a firewall as well. Here it is. And if I go to the Terraform state, you will see here that I also have a firewall, which is managed by Terraform. Now, this Terraform state, it's not really a good practice to have it on the laptop of the engineer. So there are many ways to handle it through Git or through remote storage on AWS, DigitalOcean, or whatever. And also you need to find a way to handle the lock, basically who is modifying the infrastructure. So two engineers don't modify the infrastructure at the same time. This can also be done through a database on the cloud, which is actually the best practice. All these are out of the scope of this video, of course. So let me go back to my root directory. I'm gonna initialize this Git repository. I'm gonna create a git ignore file. I don't want to include notes. And with this, let's add everything and do our first commit. Excellent. Now I have a droplet with an assigned firewall and I can log in and configure it. In the following video, I will configure it using Ansible. Thanks for your time. Have a nice one.